Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Happy Sunday evening. It has been a beautiful day today on this fine Easter Sunday. The weather has been outstanding here where I live. We had a high that got into like the low 60s, I think. We had blue skies all day today. It's a little chilly right now, but it's still very beautiful outside. You could hear the birds chirping all day long. Um, Grass is green. Dogs are out and about playing. It has been a really lovely day. I went to church today and I had a wonderful time at church. Came home and put something in the crock pot. Made some curry for dinner. It was pretty good considering it was my first time. Nice little spicy kick to it, which is what I like. It was actually really, really good. Um, and now I'm just resting. Um, Decided I would pull back on doing some housework and just kind of enjoy this beautiful weather and chit chat with you all for a while. I got my crew out here with me, my three dogs. Let me see if I can show y'all a picture, a video clip. And there they are. There's one. There's the other one out there. And there's the other one. They have been hanging out all day long, just loving the weather. I'm sitting here just spending some time with them, sipping on my tea. I have some lovely black tea there with molasses in it. I decided to use molasses this evening because of the health benefits of molasses. It I don't use it in everything because it's pretty strong and it can actually take over the flavor of everything that you are using it in. But I thought, let me just use some of it tonight, and it's pretty good. And probably going to hang out here on the back porch for maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Then head inside and figure out what I'm going to do next before I go to bed. But I thought I'd just chit chat with you all a few minutes about being single and you know uh, having a companion or not having a companion, and how to feel content either way. So, um, I'm going to turn this around. Okay, you all, I decided to go and put a jacket on because it's so chilly out here. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at my hair. I spent so much time on it last night, washing it and braiding it and rolling it. I set under the dryer and everything, and it was such a fail when I woke up this morning. So I just pulled it back in a little ponytail and just called it a day. Um, but yeah, I wanted to touch on what it's like being a single woman. Um, I'm in my mid 50s, and you know, I've never been married. I've always just been single, never lived with a man or anything like that. And the single life is actually a really good life. I think once you, well, for me it is. I am a Christian. I'm a born again Christian of about 37 years or so. And, you know, over the years, I have learned to depend on the Lord for everything. All of my needs, all of my financial needs, anything that I needed help with my children, because I had them at a very young age. And just through praying and depending on the Lord and going to church and um, hanging out with, making friends at church and things like that. That's been my life for so long. And I've come to know the Lord as my companion, the one that supplies all of my needs, the one that I can talk to, that won't make me feel bad about myself. You can go to the Lord with basically anything, all of your shame, all of your guilt, all of your joys, all of your fears, your frets, your cares, whatever. You can take it all to the Lord and pray and spend time in the Word and sing praise and worship songs. That's something that I truly love to do. That's where my heart is. Doing praise and worship songs. I absolutely love that. I find myself listening to a lot of people. A lot of people just talk to me because I'm someone that will give a listening ear. And I don't make people feel bad about themselves for anything that they share with me. I just try to be encouraging and helpful because that's what people need. That's what I need. And I find that whenever I really want to talk or share or just need to hear a human voice on the phone, sometimes that voice is not there. Sometimes people don't want to talk. They don't want to answer the phone, or it's not about you. It's just who they are, and it's okay. Um, but sometimes you do find yourself wanting to um, just talk to people, have some type of human companionship. And I think my dog is trying to get inside the door. Um, Sometimes you do just want a person to talk to hang out with, to go places with, even if it's just a Starbucks run or, go grocery shopping with you or, take a ride around the corner to a store or something. But when you don't have that, or let's say you have friends but they're out of state, or they work different hours from you have to learn how to be content. You have to learn how to just be okay with being alone. I know for me, I would say the Lord is the best possible companion that I can have in life because um, the Lord doesn't make you feel some kind of way about yourself if you're overweight or underweight. I have known people who are underweight that really struggle with it just as much as people who are overweight. If you maybe don't feel like you're the most handsome or the prettiest or the tallest, you don't have the best house or the best car or the most, beautiful children, you don't make a lot of money, you don't have like an awesome job, whatever, you know, you can be that person with all of those issues and still find a friend in Jesus. And that is what I have come to know over all these years. When there's nobody for me to talk to, I can just think about the Lord, or I can sing, or pray, or just meditate on God, or just sit down and, I don't know, watch a movie or something, and just just be okay with being alone. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to know that you're okay. I mean, it's not some weird thing if you are content with just being alone and just having the Lord to talk to. That's okay. And I was just have been thinking about that lately. How when I was younger, I used to pray for a spouse, just a companion. I always felt like um, a spouse would be a companion, but that the Lord is the one that really has met all of my needs and will continue to. That may be the way of us. That kind of thinking might be the way that a single person thinks because that's who they lean on. They lean on the Lord. They're used to the Lord making a way and providing and helping them with their children if they have children, or whatever. Um, I find that I can go to the Lord for absolutely anything. And although I never got that spouse that I prayed for when I was younger, um, I was still taken care of just like I had gotten that spouse. Bills paid, I'm on my fourth house, I've purchased four homes. Had a couple of brand new vehicles. I put two children through college and they graduated with their degrees. And for the most part, I paid for their college, both of them. And, bought them. I bought my daughter her first car, I think. I helped my son with his car. I've done it all by myself, but not really just by myself because the Lord has really helped me. It's through my prayers. It's been through my tithes and offerings that I give to the church, which really you're giving to the Lord. I'm a giver, and let me say something about that. Um, I can remember a time when I was a young mom in my early 20s, and I had two little children, and I was living in this big city, but the rent was really cheap. I think I had like a two-bedroom duplex. The rent was like $275 a month. This was in like the mid to late 80s. I couldn't pay $275 a month. I just didn't have the money. I was making like $3 and whatever cents an hour for minimum wage. And I just, there was only so far my money could go. And I remember being in church one day and I can't remember the sermon or if the pastor said if you have a prayer need, maybe the person next to you can pray for you. I don't remember. But I do remember there was this older couple. Um, they were probably late 40s, maybe. I was about early 20s. They were probably late 40s, early 50s. And I told them my prayer need. I was like, I need some money to pay my rent. And right then and there, they gave me the money and they paid my rent. And that planted a seed in me. Um, that simple act of kindness planted a seed in me. And that seed is still producing fruit because I am a giver. I am compassionate to people who have needs and things like that. And I hope I never change. And I think because I am that way, the Lord shows me compassion and supplies my needs and gives me exceeding abundantly above, like the scriptures say He will do. And it's a wonderful walk with the Lord when you walk with the Lord and years go by and time goes by and you can look back and see where you've come from and where you've come from and where you are now. And you can look back at your relationship with the Lord and all the prayers that went up and all the church services and all the praise and worship and everything that you did over all those years. You can look back and really see that how involved the Lord truly was in your life. And that's kind of my testimony right now. And like, this is not testimony service or anything. I was just reflecting today. It's Easter. Um, I decided to not go out to eat with anybody. Um, after church, I went and I helped my daughter do a little bit to set up her house. She's going to be expecting a baby very soon, so I helped her a little bit. Came on back to the house, put some dinner in the crock pot here with my dogs, and I just thought, I've tried to call people and they haven't answered, and it's Easter, so it's fine. And I literally I haven't talked to anybody today on the phone. And I'm like, Lord, if I were that one person that didn't know you, I would probably be depressed or just beside myself, with boredom or just trying to figure out, why am I just so alone? You can really go inside yourself and just sink into an abyss of patheticness if you allow yourself to do that. Um, but as the hours went by today, I started realizing, the Lord truly is my companion. Because I'm able to feel content. I'm able to feel okay. Um, I'm comfortable, cozy in my house. I had a good day. I had a good day at church. And I don't have a human being to talk to right now. I mean, I probably could call somebody or get on Facebook. And I kind of get tired of Facebook and all of that stuff, though. So at the end of the day, when it's just you better know who you can talk to when you really need to talk. If you don't pray, try prayer. Um, I pray, I praise, I think, read the word. I listen to devotions. I attend church. I have church friends. I'm on WhatsApp all day with my kids. I have these crazy little dog critters here that keep me company. And so, life is okay. Life is good. You know, I, I am really blessed. Um, the Lord has just done so much for me in my life, given me so much, and in turn, I have been blessed to give to others. Um, God's just been mighty good to me, and I'm so thankful that the Lord is my companion. So I think if I never get married, I know that I will be fine, because it's what I'm used to. Like it's just who I am. But you know, I'm just thankful for the Lord. That's all. So I just wanted to share that. If any of you are feeling lonely today or feeling some kind of way because it's Easter or, it's Sunday or another weekend and you're alone, it's really okay. I think sometimes you need to be okay with having some alone time. Um, Shut off your thinking a little bit, quiet your mind. I find that just being quiet can be really healing to the mind. Just shut off the thinking. Just stop thinking so much and just hush, you know. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's okay if you're alone or if you never get married or if you were married and you find yourself single and you're not used to it. Pray about it, I would say. Pray about it. And if you can find somebody to talk to, like a good friend or somebody that you trust and that you actually really like talking to, that's good also. I don't read a lot of books. I read the Bible and a few other books. I'm not big on reading books because for me, um, I'm the type of person that I can see a sickness, and if I start reading all the symptoms, I'm like, up, I got that, I got that, I got that. For me, I think a lot of times someone else's uh, thoughts can really have an effect on me that shouldn't have. Um, there's so many different opinionated people out there. There's a book for everything, and you can find 10 authors writing about the same subject, and they will all tell you something different somewhere along the line. And books can kind of toss me a little bit, I guess that's what I'm saying. So once I find a good book that I want to read, it's usually something light, some type of light reading. I like stuff like, you know, I don't know, maybe some, like I love Lucy, Lucille Ball. I read her biography. I enjoyed that. Um, just some light fare, something really, really light. I don't read anything too intense. Oh my gosh, because I don't want to be tossed. I think books can toss you. I do. I think they can sway you this way, that way, this way, that way, and you'll just be, swayed. Um, and I think you can kind of take in too much of other people's opinions and thoughts on things. So, for me, I do a lot of reading on my job, of course, but just to be picking up books and reading them here and there, I don't do that too much anymore. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm currently looking for some hobbies in this new state that I'm living in, that I can do. Um, I'm let's see, this is 16 minutes. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. But when I was in church today, the pastor preached a nice message. And one of the things he said was, today in this moment is the time that you are promised. 5 minutes from now, you could be a goner. Um, so in this day, live, do things, go places. If you want to travel, travel. If you want to learn how to swim, today is the day. Um, you don't have to put things off because you're single or don't have anyone to do things with. Live your life, have a good time, um, walk upright, and enjoy your life with or without someone. And so that's where I am right now. I guess that's where I've been for a long time. Um, I don't know. I guess I can just truly say it is well. It is well with me. And I'm so grateful that I can say that right now. Um, because I have had my share of storms, But I thank God that it is well with me. I thank the Lord for this moment that I'm in right now. And that is sitting on my back porch. It's dark out, but I have the porch light on above, surrounded by three dogs, sipping on some warm tea with molasses, and getting ready to go inside because it's chilly out here. So, anyway, I hope you all have truly had a wonderful Sunday. Um, enjoy your life, enjoy your days. Don't sit around being miserable, wishing that your life were somehow different. Live the life that you're in right now and enjoy it. Still have fun, still do things. It's okay. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a peace out. And I will talk to you all in a couple of days. I don't know. And hopefully, the next time y'all see me, my hair will be looking better. It just looks terrible. It just looks terrible, but I'm still cute. Hey. So, anyway, you all, I hope you have a good evening and a fantastic week. Alrighty. Bye bye.